life practice community.
We are going to do our Harry Potter yoga this morning. And Harry Potter is 10 years old, and he lives in a house called 4 Privet Drive. So we're going to make our house pose. Oh, I just realized, wait, we started. We didn't say our secret yoga code word. We have to say our secret yoga code word. So we are coming into our seated position, and just like yesterday, there's a lot of magic in this story. So we need to come and sit down, and we need to say our secret magic yoga code word, which is namaste. All right, now we can start. So Harry Potter is 10 years old. He lives in a house called 4 Privet Drive. So you need to make your big house pose. Excellent, good job, everyone. And he lives there with his aunt and his uncle Vernon and Petunia and their son Dudley. And Harry Potter always tries to be as quiet as a mouse because they're not very nice to him. So you need to come into your quiet mouse pose. Nice, sitting on your bottom, forehead on the mat. And he stays in his small bed reading books. So you're going to come all the way up and land your feet on the mat and land your hands and then come up into your bed pose. Nice. He does reading books, so sit down and bring your feet together and open the pages of the book and then just come forward. Because he doesn't want to disturb his scary aunt and uncle. And on Harry's 11th birthday, the moon is in the sky. So you come all the way up, put your hands together, and then just make your moon to one side. And then you make your moon the other way. And the clock strikes midnight, so you need to reach and point all the way straight up, up, up. And all of a sudden, a giant called Hagrid clumps in. So step your feet wide, grab your hands onto your ankles, and clump, 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 clump. And he delivers Harry a letter telling him that he's a wizard. So you need to come into your wizard pose. You're going to step your foot forward, and you're going to reach all the way back, making this wizard shape. And then you have to make your wizard shape on the other side. So you're going to come all the way around and then be your wizard on the opposite side. And he's been accepted into Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. So you put your hands up and your feet wide, and you make a house just like the house that he lives in. So Hagrid takes Harry on a motorcycle ride to Diagon Alley. So you're going to have your hands out, you're going, and that's a shopping place just for wizards. And Hagrid has brought Harry here to buy all of his equipment for school. So Harry is going to take giant steps to keep up with Hagrid because Hagrid's a giant. So he's going to step like this and then go all the way back and then step like this and then go all the way back. And let's do a few more. Stepping and then stepping. And he explains that Harry is really, really famous among witches and wizards. He's the boy who lived, right? This scary wizard, Voldemort, killed Harry's parents, but they couldn't kill Harry when he was a baby. And Harry is a really witch wizard. He has a lot of money at this wizard bank that he needs to get. And the bank is run by goblins, so you need to come into your goblin pose and go, make some creepy goblin sounds. And they make an archway. So you're going to make an archway pose. And Harry needs to come through this archway. Excellent. Hagrid and Harry enter the bank, and he opens a big treasure chest. So you're going to come onto your feet And then open the treasure chest. And this is where all the money is to get all of the stuff he needs from wizarding school. So on their way to the wand shop, they open the door. So we're gonna do this pose we did yesterday. You're gonna have your left knee down, your right leg extended, and then you're gonna open the door just like this. And then let's open the door on the opposite side. And then Harry is going to try a few wands for size. You're gonna step your foot up, your right foot back, coming into your wizard pose and pretend that you're playing with the wand. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. And then let's do it the opposite side. Hand out, swoosh, 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 swoosh. Finally, he finds the right wand for him. Both wands contain feathers from the same phoenix as Voldemort has. So you need to come into your phoenix pose. You're gonna kick your heel up, grab hold of your foot. Maybe you're like this. And then maybe you reach all the way back, coming into your phoenix. Beautiful, nice work. Yeah, move slowly. I see lots of people falling. It's okay if you fall. Come all the way up, let's phoenix the other way. You know what's helpful if you're feeling wobbly? Have your hand on a wall or a chair, okay? That helps a lot. And on Harry's birthday, Hagrid gives him an owl who he names Hedwig. So you're gonna come into your knees and you're gonna go, ooh, 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 ooh. So on the first day of school, Harry leaves the Dursleys' house in a taxi. So you're gonna come onto your hands and knees. You're coming into this taxi. And he's gonna catch the Hogwarts Express from the King's Cross railway station. So he meets the Weasley family, who show him how to pass through a magical wall to get to this magical train. So what you need to do is you need to go back, back, back. Don't run into a real wall, okay? That's dangerous. You're gonna run into a pretend wall and then jump through. Nice, there you are, you're in. You're on the other side. You're in the wizarding world. The train sets off. Choo-choo, choo-choo. So pretend to be a train. And Harry meets his friends Ron and Hermione. And Henry also meets someone who's not very nice. His name is Draco Malfoy. He's not very nice. On their arrival, the table is set for the first big dinner in the Great Hall. So you're gonna come onto your back and land your feet on the mat and lift your hips up. This is bridge pose, and pretend you're a super fancy table where a fancy meal is set up. Everyone comes in and they takes a seat. So you come up to stand, bring your feet together, sit your hips back, lift your arms up. This is chair pose. And the first years are told which houses they're in by being in sorting hats. So you're gonna come up and you're gonna step your feet wide and bring your hands together. This is a sorting hat. And the sorting hat does magic and it tells them the 4 houses they can be in. So you're gonna twinkle with your hands, twinkle, 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 twinkle. And I'm gonna tell you about the 4 different houses, okay? So the first one is Gryffindor. You're gonna come on your knees and bring your hands out and make the lion, just like we did yesterday. Rah, rah. Nice work. So that is the first one. Okay? Your second one is Hufflepuff pose, and that's a badger. So you have your hands together, making your little badger. Excellent. And then you have Slytherin, which is a snake. So for your snake, you come all the way down and you lift your body up like this and go. Excellent. Okay, one more. We are gonna make Ravenclaw, which is an eagle. So for your eagle, you come up, 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 and you're gonna cross your right leg and then bring your arms together. This is a really tricky pose. My dad does this yoga pose with me and he falls a lot. And then take it the other way, okay? Now, I want to find out which house you are in. So I'm going to watch you now and I want you to choose. Are you going to be Gryffindor, the lion? Are you going to be Badger, the Hufflepuff? Are you going to be Slytherin, the snake, or Ravenclaw, the eagle? What's your favorite? You choose. I'm going to see. I'm going to see if I can guess what house you're in. That person's the snake. I don't know who that is. That must be someone's brother or sister. Mohammed is the badger, or is he the lion? I don't know which one Ileana is. Oh, I see Janisha. She is the badger. She's Hufflepuff. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, Harry and Ron and Hermione, they are in Gryffindor. So we're going to do potions now. We're going to do magic potions. So you come all the way down. This is fun. You bring your heels towards your bottom. You take your hands onto your heels and you kick up, making a big, big potion cauldron. Let's see your cauldron. Nice work. Excellent job. Okay, releasing down. Come up to sit on your bottom. And we have to stir our potions. We have to stir, stir, stir. So you're going to grab hold of your right foot and go, bubble, bubble, potion. Bubble, bubble, potion. Bubble, bubble, potion. Okay, we have to stir the opposite way. Bubble, bubble, potion. Bubble, bubble, potion. Okay, they have broom frying lessons. So they need to come on the broom. And you're going to put your foot down. And you're going to slowly, slowly, slowly lift up. And reach your arms behind you. And fly on your broomstick. Nice job. And shall we fly the opposite way? So left foot lands. Right leg lifts all the way up, broom flying. Oh no, there's a scary troll at Hogwarts. Take your feet wide, hands onto your feet and do your clump, 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 clump. And Hermione is rescued by Harry and Ron from it, so they become best friends. So next they go to visit Harry's friend Hagrid, and he lives in the Forbidden Forest, which is full of dark trees. So you make a tree pose, and you need to make some spooky sounds with your tree, and maybe you wiggle your hands. Nice trees. And then let's be our tree on the opposite side. And Hagrid is looking after a baby dragon. So you're going to come all the way down into dragon pose. Your knee is down, you're on the knee, your hands are on your thigh. And then you reach your hands up and you're going to make a lion sound. All right, let's be the dragon on the opposite side. So step your foot back, step your other foot forward, hook your thumbs together and make that dragon sound. All right, Harry gets almost eaten by a giant spider. So let's make a spider. We're gonna come all the way up and then we can pretend to be your spider walking around.
What's a spider?
But he's rescued by a horse.
Oh.
And one night they find a huge three-legged dog called Fluffy. So you're gonna come onto your hands, come all the way up into your dog. Woof, woof, woof. But this dog is three-headed, so you need to reach one leg up. It's a three-headed dog. And then you need to be three-headed dog on the opposite side. Lift the leg up. They quickly run and hide. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 running away from the dog. Run away before it catches them. And then they need to hide into their mouse pose, so come onto the knees. Land your head and hide.
Miss Alexandra, I can't hear you.
That magic music is key. That's what helps this scary dog sleep. For Christmas, Harry gets something really, really cool. He gets an invisibility cloak that belonged to his father. So you're gonna stand all the way up and you're gonna spin around and let this cloak come around you. And now you're invisible. So you can do anything silly and no one will even see you. Now you're wearing this cool invisibility cloak. So Harry, Ron, and Hermione find a philosopher's stone. So you need to hold this stone that you find in your hand and just look at this stone. What color is the stone? How big is the stone? And Voldemort really wants the stone so he can get healthy and so he can take his power back. And so Harry decides they have to protect the stone themselves. So covered by the invisibility cloak, get on your invisibility cloak, they are going to pass through Fluffy's cave. So you need to come into your three-legged dog on one side, make that dog with your foot up. Excellent job. And then make that dog on the opposite side, lift your foot up. And then put your foot back down. And Harry is going to send the dog to sleep by playing a flute, a music song. So you're going to come up and lift one leg and lift one elbow and then make a song. Do, 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 do. Switch. Do, 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 do. Step your feet wide. Grip your hands together. Lift your heart. We are going to have to open this trap door and we're going to have to chop down and open it up. Couple more times. We have to be really strong. Chop down. And then one more chop down. And then we enter a series of rooms and we have to tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. And we're going to come across life-size chests. So there's a bishop. You have your hands together and then you bow forward. And there's a knight. So step forward, hands out, making your knight. And there's a castle pose, feet wide, hand up, making your house. And then there's a tunnel that leads to the final room. So make your tunnel.
Miss
Nice. And then
Alexandra, I
Harry
can't hear
needs to
you.
crawl in alone. So get on your hands and feet and crawl, crawl, crawl. Yeah, you got it. And Harry stands still as a mountain in front of the magic mirror. So stand still, still, still. And feel the philosopher's stone in his pocket. And Voldemort appears in front of them, pretending to be a teacher, and they need to have a battle with magic. Okay, so you're going to come forward, and you're in this warrior 1, and then you're going to open up into this warrior 2, and then you're going to reverse your warrior, and then you're going to come all the way forward, take your hands together behind your back, lean forward, and then release your hands, place your hands together, step back into your down dog. We have to do that on the other side. So left foot steps forward, lift all the way up, open into your warrior 2, reverse your warrior, come all the way up, interlace your palms, humble the warrior, and then take your hands back to the mat and step back to your down dog. Voldemort tries to grab the stone from Harry, but touching Harry causes his flesh to melt, and he crumbles into a pile of dust and puts your head on the mat. So after the battle, Harry is exhausted and he needs to rest. So he gets into a comfy bed at the school hospital and he takes his legs forward. And you're going to reach all the way forward, forward, forward. And you're going to pull up the cozy, cozy blankets. And then you're going to lie all the way down and bring your palms face up, resting in your sleep time. So Harry dreams of his friends. Stay sleeping. I'm just sitting to talk to you guys. You stay sleeping. This is your sleeping time, okay? Nice, Ileana. So he dreams of his friends and his mother and his father. And as he rests, he gets his strength back. And Dumbledore explains to him that he survived because his mother sacrificed her life, and the power of love is the best thing
Miss
against the
Alexandra,
dark, scary
I
Voldemort.
can't hear you.
So the most important thing in the world is love. And with that, we all need to come back up to sitting with our legs crossed, our hands together at our heart center. Close the eyes and breathe in calm. And then breathe out worry. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anger. Breathe in love. Breathe out negativity. Repeating this and feeling centered and at peace with ourselves. And then I'm going to sing you a song. You can just listen. If you remember it from yesterday, you can join in. It goes, Namaste is what we say to the world in you and the world in me. Say Namaste every day and the world will live in harmony. So one more time, saying our secret magic yoga code word. Namaste.
The Mindful Life Practice Community.